Now let us discuss general form of the circle. Here the general equation of a circle is x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c equal to 0, where g, f, c are three constants or three unknowns, we can say. If we find out these unknowns, then we got the equation of circle. Okay, now for this equation the center will be negative of coefficient of x upon 2 comma negative of coefficient of y by 2. And one more note here, coefficient of x square and coefficient of y square must be 1 whenever we apply this formula for center. So the coefficient of x is 2g, coefficient of y is 2f, so put it here, this 2 and this 2 will get cancelled, so this will be minus g comma minus f. So remember that center is negative of half of coefficient of x and y. Directly we take the center, just reverse the sign of the coefficient of x and y with half of its magnitude, and the radius will be g square plus f square minus c. Here the circle we have plus c here, so take opposite sign minus c. If this inside root we have g square plus f square minus c, if that value is greater than 0, then we have a real circle. Okay, that will be a real circle. If the value equal to 0, if this inside value is 0, it means that radius will be 0, hence the equation of circle will become x plus g whole square plus y plus f whole square. This is the equation of circle in center and radius form. Here this is h, this is h x plus x minus h whole square y minus k whole square form. Putting h and k value here, that will be minus g minus f. So this represents a point, because if this right hand side is 0, then these two x plus g whole square y plus g whole square must be 0. So after equating to 0, I will get x plus g equal to 0, that will be x equal to minus g, y plus f equal to 0, that implies y is equals to minus f. So we will get a point minus g comma minus f, or we call that as a point circle. Now if g square plus f square minus c is less than 0, then we have no real circle for that equation. Let us recall general second degree equation in variable, two variables x and y is ax square by square 2hxy 2gx 2fy plus c. This general equation represents a circle with a condition. Here the condition is coefficient of x square and coefficient of y square must be same, that is a equal to b. And one more thing, the coefficient of xy term must be 0. It means that no xy term is required in equation of circle. So h must be 0 and a equal to b, and delta should not be equal to 0. The value of delta will be this. Now we have a question, if the equation px square plus 2 minus qxy 3y square minus 6qx plus 30y 6q represents a circle, find p and q. Now if this represents a circle, then we know that coefficient of x square must be equal to coefficient of y square. Here we have coefficient of x square is p, coefficient of y square is 3. So I got the value p as 3. And one more thing, we don't require this xy term. The coefficient of xy should be 0. So coefficient xy is 2 minus q. This term must be 0. From this the value of q will be 2. So we got p and q. Now second question, we have the equation of this which represents a real circle, then find the values of a. Okay, now here the coefficient of x square and y square are same and that too equal to 1, right? Now it is representing the real circle, find the values of a. Okay, if I compare this equation with standard form, x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c is equals to 0. Here the 2g value will be minus 2, 2f value will be 2a, and c value will be a plus 3. So g value will be minus 1, f value will be a, c value will be same. Now represents a real circle. So for real circle we have a condition, that is g square plus f square minus c must be greater than 0, that is radius must be greater than 0. So the value of this g is minus 1, so minus 1 square, f value is a square minus c value is a plus 3 must be greater than 0. This will be 1 plus a square minus a minus 3 greater than 0. So a square minus a, 1 minus 3 will be minus 2 greater than 0. Okay, now factorize this equation. If I factorize this, 1 into 2 will be 2. Let me write down here, a square minus 2a plus a minus 2 greater than 0. Okay, now take a common, we have a minus 2, take 1 common, we have a minus 2, take a minus 2 common, a minus 2 is taken common, we are left with a plus 1, so a plus 1 greater than 0. Now here we know that x minus alpha, x minus beta is greater than 0. When alpha less than beta, then we have this condition, x minus alpha less than 0 or x minus beta greater than 0. This is the theorem, we know that. Now apply the same theorem here. This a plus 1 can be written as a minus of minus 1 into a minus 2 greater than 0, because I want alpha should be less than beta. Okay, alpha to be less than beta, right? So here the value of alpha, is minus 1, beta value is 2. Here alpha is less than beta, so I can apply the same concept here. X minus alpha should be less than 0, means a plus 1 should be less than 0 or a minus 2 should be greater than 0. This term should be less than 0, this term should be greater than 0. So a must be less than minus 1 or a should be greater than 2. With this condition, the equation will represent a circle. Okay, this is the condition. Intercept of circle on coordinate axis. Let us see here, we have this coordinate axis on which we have a circle passing through 4 points A, B, C, D. Here we have taken the equation of circle as x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c equal to 0 be the equation of circle. Now if I put y equal to 0 to get point of intersection of circle with x-axis, okay, to get the point of intersection of circle with x-axis, that is point A and point B, I'll get x square plus 2gx plus c equal to 0 is a quadratic equation. If I get the factors, I'll get two factors, that is minus g plus r minus root over g square minus c. So one will be positive, another will be negative. So from this I'll get the point A. Point A will be minus g minus root g square minus c. Another point I'll get B, that is minus g plus root over g square minus c. Okay. Now if I get the distance AB between these two, that will be, the distance will be 2 root g square minus c, that will be the intercept. Similarly, put x equal to 0 to get the point of intersection of circle with y-axis. So equation of circle will become y square plus 2fi plus c equal to 0 is also a quadratic equation. Get the two roots of the equation, that will be minus f plus r minus root g square minus c. So I'll get the point c and d. C will be minus f minus root over f square minus c, and d will be minus f plus root over f square minus c. Okay, now here this will be comma 0 will be there, because on x-axis y will be 0, comma 0 will be the points a and b. For c I will get 0 comma, this will be 0, here I will get 0 comma, c will be 0 comma this, here d will be 0 comma minus f plus root over f square minus c. If I get the distance CD, that will be 2 root f square minus c. Okay, so from this figure I can say that x intercept will be 2 root g square minus c, y intercept will be 2 root g square f square minus c. That will be the intercept of x axis and intercept of y axis. Now find the length of intercept which the circle makes on the axis. So now compare this equation with standard form. Here the 2g value is 10, 2f value is minus 6, c value is 9. So g will be 5, f will be minus 3, c will be as it is. Now x intercept is 2 root g square minus c, that will be 2 root g square means 5 square minus 9. So this will become 2 into root over 25 minus 9. So this will become 2 into root over 25 minus 9 will be 16. 2 into root 16 value is 4. So this will be 8. So x intercept will be 8. Similarly, y intercept will be 2 root over f square minus c, that will be 2 root f value is minus 3 square minus 9. So this will be 2 into root over 9 minus 9, that will be 0. So y intercept 0 means circle touches the y-axis. Circle touches the y-axis, then only the intercept will be 0. Okay, the situation will be like this: the circle will touch the y-axis and have intercept on x-axis. Okay, the other way of doing the same question is put y equal to 0. Other method, let us take method 2 for the same question. Put y equal to 0 in the equation given. So that will be x square, only x term will exist and constant 10x plus 9 equal to 0. Okay, this is the quadratic equation. Factorize this: x square plus 9x plus x plus 9 is equals to 0. Take x common, we have x plus 9. Take 1 common, x plus 9 equal to 0. Now take x plus 9 common, we have x plus 9 into x plus 1. So x will be minus 9, x will be minus 1. Okay, we got points on x-axis, that is minus 9 comma 0 and another point b minus 1 comma 0. So get the distance AB. AB will be the x-intercept. So this will be mod of minus 9 minus of minus 1. Okay, that will be minus 8. So that will be 8. So the answer will be same. Similarly, put x equal to 0 in the given equation. I'll get y square minus 6y plus 9 is equals to 0. So this is perfect square. Y minus 3 whole square equal to 0. So the roots are repeated roots. Okay, repeated or equal roots are there. Whenever we have equal roots, so this circle touches the y-axis at only one point, then only we get equal roots. If it touches at only one point, then only we get repeated or equal roots. So intercept will be 0. So y intercept is 0. Okay, x intercept is 8. From both the methods we got the same answer. If mi comma 1 by m suffix I comma mi greater than 0, I is 1 2 3 4 are 4 distinct points on a circle, then m1 m2 m3 m4 equal to. Now let the equation of circle be x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c equal to 0. Let us take the equation 1 be the required be the equation of circle. Now we have 4 distinct points. If I is 1, I will get m1 comma 1 by m1. If I take I equal to 3, I will get m3 comma 1 by m3. Let the general point will be m comma 1 by m. Okay, lies on equation 1. Now substitute here, this will be m square plus 1 by m square plus 2g m plus 2f by m plus c equal to 0. Now multiply this equation by m square, this will become m power 4 plus 1 plus 2g m cube plus 2f m plus c m square, multiplying by m square, then we get this equation. Now write down this equation from highest power to lowest power, that is 2g m power 3 plus cm square plus 2fm plus 1 equal to 0. Okay, this is a biquadratic equation having 4 roots. Okay, let m1 comma m2 comma m3 and m4 be the roots of this equation. Okay, be the roots of the equation. Now here in the question he is asking m1 m2 m3 m4 product, so I'll use product of roots will be the last term 1 by coefficient of m power 4 by 1. So the product of root means m1 m2 m3 m4 will be equal to 1, because product of roots will be the constant by coefficient of the highest power for biquadratic equation. If the intercept of the variable circle on the x and y axis are 2 and 4 respectively, find the locus of the center of the circle. Now let us take the general form of a circle, x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c is equals to 0 be the equation of a circle. Here the center will be minus g comma minus f. Let us take this minus g comma minus h as h comma a to get the locus of this center. We want locus of center. Okay, it is asked in the question. Now we have been given x-intercept. X-intercept is nothing but 2 root g square minus c is given as 2, and y-intercept. What is y-intercept? Y-intercept is 2 root f square minus c is given as 4. Okay, now cancel this and apply squaring on both sides. It will be g square minus c is equals to 1. Here also 2 ones are 2 2s are. Apply squaring on both sides. I will get f square minus c is equals to 2 square will be 4. Okay, now g value I have taken as g value is nothing but minus h. Okay, g value is minus h whole square minus c is equals to 1. Similarly, f value will be minus k whole square minus c equal to 4. So h square minus c equal to 1, k square minus c equal to 4. Now eliminate c from above relation. Okay, from this above relation eliminate c. So that will be obtained by subtracting. Okay, subtract these two. So this will become h square minus c minus k square plus c is equals to 1 minus 4. That will be h square minus k square equal to minus 3. Okay, now the locus of h comma k is replace h with x. So this will become x square. Replace k with y. It will become y square equal to minus 3. Okay, or else we can take y square minus x square equal to 3 is the required locus of center. Whenever he is asked locus, then take those points as h comma k, then after that get the relation of h and k, then replace h and k with x